Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Steph, and 8 years ago I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder type 1 with psychotic features. I lived my majority of my life undiagnosed, not on medication, and I suffered immensely because of it. I had 4 crazy bad psychotic episodes and I hurt my loved ones, and it was very, very bad. So I strongly recommend, if you think you're bipolar, see a doctor immediately and take your medication. You need it. But in today's video, I had a viewer ask about how to prevent another episode. They had just rebuilt their life after having a manic episode, and they were scared that it was going to happen again. I know that fear. I lived with it for years. Prior to being medicated, I would pray all the time, please don't let me have another episode. Please, whatever you do, do not let me have another episode. I will live my life the best I can, and I know how scary and painful it is. So in this video, I'm just going to give you guys a few tips of what I think can help avoid that. And the fear of having another episode for me doesn't go away. And I think that I need it. And I don't know. What about you guys? Do you, if you have fear of having another episode, has it gone away for you? Once you're on medication, you will get better at recognizing your symptoms. I've been diagnosed for 8 years. I am still having issues trying to identify my symptoms. When I had a tragic event a couple of years ago, I started to go into severe hypomania, then mania, and I was very close to psychosis. And I hospitalized myself. And for me, that was necessary, because once I get psychotic, I don't know what's going to happen. I will refuse medication potentially. I will believe things that are not real, see things, hear things, hallucinate, all of the horrible things that happen with bipolar disorder. So that said, if you are someone who has bipolar disorder and you are having a stressful event in your life, somebody that you love passes away, something like that, the best thing for you to do would be to call your psychiatrist immediately and talk about adjusting your meds. I have adjusted my meds so many times over the last several years. And just because I add a med doesn't mean that I'm going to stay on that forever. For example, I took a medicine called prazosin for PTSD for years, and I don't take it anymore because the other medication that I'm on works well enough, and I kind of got a handle on my night sweats. But sometimes it can take a long time to get an appointment with a psychiatrist. So if you think that you are slipping, you might want to hospitalize yourself just to make sure that you're safe. That's what I did. It was miserable. I hate being in the psych ward. Nobody likes being there. It's horrible. You can't leave, and it's just no fun. But it will potentially save your life. It's totally, totally devastating to rebuild your whole life and then just watch it all crumble again. It's horrible. So what I would suggest also would be make a pre-recorded video of yourself talking to yourself and telling yourself that you might need medication, like an emergency video. Have an emergency contact in your life that you can call if you're starting to feel off. Call a friend and say, hey, I just need to check in with you over the next couple of days. The problem is that with bipolar disorder, our number one symptom is anosognosia, which means we do not know we're sick. And sometimes we need people to tell us. I needed my husband the last time I got sick to tell me. I needed him to tell me recently when I was in hypomania. I didn't even recognize it. I'm still trying to figure this out. I think setting up yourself for success would be to monitor your medication with your psychiatrist. It can be really scary changing medications, taking a higher dose of a medication, but it's what we need to do to save our lives. So the pre-recorded video, monitor your medication with your psychiatrist, have people in your life that you can check in with. If you don't have a loved one in your life, reach out to a neighbor, reach out to a coworker. People will be there for you to help you. But if something really bad happens, You have to have the foresight ahead of time to know, hey, this is going to be really rough. I need to consider going to the hospital. One of the most important things that you have to do to stay healthy, and that is keep a good sleep schedule. Your sleep is so important. Lack of sleep will always send somebody with bipolar into hypomania, mania, or worse. So make sure that you are getting enough sleep at night for you. A good sleep schedule is critical. And I'm trying to think about anything else that you can do, but they would all just be lifestyle choices. So you can keep yourself healthy by not drinking, not smoking, making sure that you exercise regularly. I cannot stress the importance of exercise enough. If you live a sedentary life, start walking. Put on some headphones and walk around your block. Start small, start with short distances. You have to exercise. If you don't exercise, you are going to experience more symptoms. And keeping a regular schedule of exercising is going to lessen your symptoms. It's proven that when we do exercise, endorphins goes off in our brain. And this is something we need to do. And I think writing down your thoughts, I think that seeing a counselor regularly is really important. I have to get a new counselor. I haven't had one regularly in a while, but I just lost my dog. So my husband asked me, you need to go back to group or get a therapist. That would make me happy. That's another point. If you're in a relationship with somebody, they're going to be the one who's going to suffer a lot if you get sick. So take the support that they can give you. Work together, be open about your symptoms. Do not get angry, because even I get angry at my husband if he starts to say, hey, you're hypomanic. It, like somebody used the word accusatory. It's frustrating because it's like, oh gosh, I can't even control myself. But I think that's pretty much all I can think of right now. But I want to hear from you. What do you guys think? What helps you stay on track? Is it exercise? Is it artwork? What is it? Do you have a group meetup that you do? Leave your comments below and let me know. And I hope that this video was helpful, and I will see you guys later. Bye.